Hello guys, boys and girls, and if you are interested in applying for Fallen SMP, all you have to do is click the link down in the description, fill out this form. Once you've filled out the form, let us know in the comments down below. That's the quickest way to get your app checked. Otherwise guys, let's get into the tips and tricks on how to fill out this application and how to get into Fallen SMP. Quick thing I forgot to mention before the video starts, guys, is if you have applied and you are curious if your app has been accepted or denied, all you have to do is go down to the comments, paste your Minecraft IGN in and say, hey, was I applied or denied, something along the lines of that, and I'll try and reply letting you guys know your status of your app if I have the time, or if I see it. Otherwise guys, let's get into this video on the tips and tricks. Hey guys, welcome to a tips and tricks video on how to get into Fallen SMP. This video is going to go into depth on the questions and what we're kind of looking for. So if you are interested in getting into Fallen SMP, just follow this video and it's basically going to pretty much give you an easy pass into the SMP through the application. Please read all this information right here. It's pretty important. It's just gonna basically a summary of it is telling you not to do 2 to 3 sentence answers as it will be denied or unread. It's also telling you that we are on Java edition 1.15. Anyway, so a reminder guys, if you were denied, you can reapply after submitting your app. Let us know why you were denied last time, or if you were, because we do look for people who are improving their apps and showing that they can be a good part of the community by putting in the effort to improve their answers over time. We have accepted people who've applied multiple times, so it is possible. This one says, was I denied? So the way you will know if you are denied is if you haven't been contacted by the interview account in 4 days. It takes us about 24 hours to read an app, and then 48 hours to send you a friend request, and this is just because the apps person has to read through your apps, then accept you, and then the interview person has to go in and add you on the Discord account. So if you have no friend request after 4 days of just waiting, since you submitted your app, and you look at your friend requests on Discord and you don't see anything, that's because you've probably been denied. Reapply and put more effort into your app, or watch this video, or improve on different things that you may have been missing. We're not looking for anything crazy, but like paragraphs are pretty good. It just shows that you're gonna take, it's basically showing us that you're gonna put the effort into the SMP. So this is the video you are watching. This is just telling you to watch this video. So this is why you should join Fallen. This is a little bit of about the server and why you might want to join it. This is check out what the server is all about, so check out some bases, that kind of stuff. And then this is the video that you're watching now. Again, so your Minecraft IGN, pretty simple. Put your Minecraft IGN in, nothing special. What server are you going to play on? Or planning to play on. So this one doesn't really affect your chances, but we just want to know if you're going to play on vanilla or modded. Doesn't matter if you're going to play on both or one. It just helps us learn a little bit about you. So age does matter. If you are 13 or below, we have accepted people younger, but your application needs to be pretty stellar. So we've had people who are 13 who have put in better applications than people who are 21. But again, you need to show that you're mature through your application. It needs to be very well done. And if it's mature, very well done and well thought out, we see well, this person is most likely going to be a good addition even at their age. But with that age, you have to just show that you can have the maturity in there. So this is very important. What is your Discord? Please guys, make sure your Discord actually works, because if you send us a Discord that doesn't work, me and my staff aren't going to track you down. We have no ability to, or no reason to, so please make sure that stuff is accurate, and we can add you with our interview account, and make sure your friend requests are open, because again, if we can't send you a friend request, we're not going to track you down. Do you have a working mic? So some people on the SMP do have a working mic, some people don't. It really doesn't matter if you don't. We're just trying to kind of get to understand you and kind of like see if see a little bit about you and what you're working with your setup. Are you willing to talk in VCs? So again, this is, are you going to be a part of the community, or are you going to be in text chat? Again, we have people who never join voice chat and only stay in text chat, and they never join a VC. It's totally fine. Again, we're just kind of building the profile of you, getting to understand what you are as a person and what you would be like in our community. So this one does greatly affect your chances of getting in. Why do you want to join Fallen SMP? So this is an easy spot where you can fill it with an easy paragraph of what we're kind of looking for, where you can be like, the reason I want to join Fallen SMP is because I have this plans, I know this person, or I've been in this SMP, or I've looked on the SMP from the outside. Explain in detail why this SMP stands out to you, why this SMP is the one that you have selected to apply to, basically, and before you know it, you'll have a paragraph. It's pretty simple to just add stuff in, multiple sentences and multiple reasons, and come up with a whole good good answer. So where did you find out about Fallen? So this is for us, so we can know where we know where people are coming from, and we can keep that source of traffic. Basically we just kind of want to see the data and what's going on there. Helps us to better supply. People are coming from YouTube, let's make some good YouTube content. Or people have come from TikTok now recently, and we've been making some good we have been investing time in there. So it's kind of like just data. Do you plan on streaming and recording? If so, link to your channel. So this is we just are curious if you're a streamer. Again, it's so we can get to stalk your channel a little bit, look into you, that kind of stuff. If you're not, this is not a recording SMP by any means. We have a lot of people in this SMP who don't record, so if that's not your thing, don't worry, it won't affect your chances that much. It's just one, if you're a streamer, we kind of want to look into you and be like, oh, okay, this is a cool person, this is going to be a cool person who's going to make videos and have fun. Or, oh, this is just a regular person, they're not going to stream. Why would Fallen benefit from having you? Why would you be a good addition? What do you hope to accomplish? So again, this is looking at what type of person are you? Are you a good community member? What kind of future goals do you have? Because if you have multiple future goals, you're better off having a more fun on the server and being a more active player than someone who's like, oh, I might build a few dirt huts, I don't really know. But if someone's like, well, I want to build a base, I got the shop planned out, I want to build a couple other things around like spawn, I got a lot of plans, it's like, oh, okay, that person sounds really cool. I hope you guys kind of get what I'm talking about. So again, why would you be a nice addition? Like, what things can you bring to the table? Is it new ideas for events, new community series, or is it new builds? And the what do you hope to accomplish, again, is that future thing of what future plans you have on the server. What country do you live in and what time zone? So this is, again, us just getting to understand you. Just put in the nearest country to you or the country you live in. We don't want specifics. And then what your time zone is. If you're an EU player and you're worried about, oh no, I'm EU, or is this going to be American? We have actually a pretty decent EU server members on here. A pretty decent amount of server members on here that are EU. There we go. I can't speak, but who are EU, and they we actually have a specific event for them that is convenient to their time, because we have the decent amount of those kind of players, is what I'm trying to say. In Minecraft, what do you do mostly? In Minecraft, what do you mostly do? What are you good at? So no, PvP is not relevant because this is not a PvP server, but it's like, what are your passions in Minecraft? What are you good at? Are you good at building? Or are you good at maybe creating events? Or are you good at just kind of like having fun with your friends and overall making new friends? We're just kind of trying to see, what makes you passionate about Minecraft and what skills that you have. How long have you played Minecraft for? So this is asking like, how, basically how long have you played for it? When did you start? Have you been in an SMP before? If so, what happened? So this is asking basically, straightforward question of, have you been in an SMP? And then it's like, tell us a little bit about that SMP. Tell us what was it like? What were the players like? What did you do? What was the owner like? And if so, tell us what happened. Did it just end because the owner didn't pay for it? Did it end because the members, just stopped being inactive? Or were you the owner and you ended it yourself? We kind of just want to see your experience. If not, and this is just your first time, let us know a little bit about, why this should be your first SMP maybe, or just leave it blank. But, again, you're trying to do good on this app. So even if it, it's a no, maybe tell us why you want this one to be your first SMP. On a normal day, how active would you be? Again, this is just, scanning your activeness and how much time you have to play on the server. Obviously, you know, we all have real life commitments. We don't expect a lot of time, but we want just a good idea of how active you're going to be. Are you the only one that can log into your account? So this is super important. This is basically like if you share a computer with your sibling or something, or someone else gets onto your account, your friend gets onto your account and he like griefs a base or something on the server, you can't hide behind that, or you can't say, oh, I didn't protect my account. Security of your account is your responsibility to play on the server. It's your responsibility to keep your account secure, so that way you don't affect other people's playing in game, or their builds, basically, or the server itself. I think that's a reasonable thing to ask. So this is, have you applied before? Again, this is just seeing, you know, are you a repeat person, or are you not? And again, if so, you know, why were you denied? If it was because of a poor app, tell us how you improved, or tell us, you know, why you left or something like that. You know, again, we look at persistence, and we really do respect persistence and people improving over time. Is there anything else we should know? So again, this is anything else we should know to help you. You know, like, are there any special things or anything like that we should know about you, that we should basically have just on file? Or, you know, is it like, oh, you know, I'll be getting a computer soon, so I'll be, you know, I can only play on, like, I have a poor computer, so I can only play on maybe like this amount of time, or, oh, you know, I have this disability, or I have, oh, you know, I'm in a special community, or, oh, I have, you know, these kind of things. Like, it just helps us so that way we can better welcome people to community, or people tell us information that like we didn't know about them, or some other cool things about their hobbies and that kind of stuff. So this is just your little thing to let us know all about us and all the special cases you may have. And then this is what would happen next. So this would be the interview. If you're interested in that video, go to the, you know, click on it. This is the server rules. So if you're applying to the server and you want to know what our rules are, go ahead and look at them, see if they're for you. See if this server, you know, fits up your alley. Otherwise, guys, thank you for watching. I'll see you guys later, and peace.